Hello and welcome to another video of my YouTube channel in English today, and I will leave Spanish subtitles for this one. I'm always happy to hear about anything that you want to tell me. If you like to leave any comments, you can do it just underneath here. I would like to talk about love today. Not the kind of love I think you're thinking. Another kind of love. We all love somebody. We love our partner. We love our children, if you have any. We love our pets. We love our parents, a friend. But I would like to talk about the love we feel for ourselves. It's funny how many people I hear saying, oh, I will, for the love I feel for this person, I will do anything for them. I will die for them. And they refer to their children or to a friend or to a partner or to a parent. But I don't hear them saying that about the love they feel for themselves. People don't put themselves first. And I believe that if we don't love ourselves first, we cannot love anybody. Often I put it as an example, parents and children. As a parent myself, and I suppose that you too, we try to look after our children in every way. We like for them to be happy. We like for them to eat healthy. We like for them to be careful who they mix a little bit in the way that we don't want them to get hurt by anybody. We are also careful about what they watch on social media, on TV, on YouTube. We are very careful of their behavior. We are very careful of looking after them because, I repeat, we love them. Funny enough, I don't see that happening to ourselves. I don't see why people do watch stuff that hurts them, that get into their heads, that bring them down. Why people have friends that brings them down, that don't take the best of you, that makes you depressed, that you go home with no energy, that drains you. A couple of weeks ago, a colleague of mine posted something that I was very interested. We look after our smartphones better than we look after ourselves. We know when the battery is gonna be dead and we recharge it. We even look after our smartphones in the way that we check how long the battery has got. And do we keep in mind that we need to charge them? But we don't do that with ourselves. We let ourselves drain down with no energy before we realize we need to do something to get better. I think it's something to keep in mind. I think it's something to remember. You cannot do anything for anybody if you don't do that for yourself. I often hear people complaining of being hurt or feeling down because of somebody else's comment or attitude towards them, but they still get together with those kind of people. So it's like you don't really look after yourself. I like to put an example. Let's say you have an apartment that you can rent out. So you make it nice, you decorate it, you put nice furniture on it, you paint it yourself, you spend quite a lot of time making it cozy for somebody, and now you need the perfect tenant. You receive a couple of applications and you wish for somebody that is going to be quiet, that doesn't smoke because you don't like the smell of it, that doesn't have pets, so the furniture won't get any hair. I love animals, by the way. But that's what you want. You want somebody very quiet that is going to look the place, going to look after the place nicely. And you get this applicant. and you read, smoker with a pet, I like to party, I don't like to clean. And the first thing that comes to your mind is, no, this is not the kind of tenant that I want. I'm not going to choose this one. Somehow, I think that we do allow this kind of tenants in our heads, in our thoughts. Why will you rent space, time, effort, energy in your head to someone that is going to ruin your mind? And it's exactly the same. So you look after your place, you want a good tenant, you want to look after your family, your friends, you love them, you want them to be happy, you look after what they think about, you look after their companies, you want them to eat healthy, so they don't get ill, and they go a perfect life, or kind of perfect, or try to make it kind of perfect for them, but you don't do that for yourself. You somehow don't have that kind of love for yourself. So I often hear people complaining about the way they need to lose, or the changes they need to make in their life, because somehow they're not happy, but somehow they don't make them. They don't make the changes. They don't start looking after themselves. And for me, if you don't do that with you, you cannot do that with anybody else. Because the kind of love that you give to yourself is the kind of love that you can give to others. So if you have health problems and you need to look after your body, after your diet, why do you move it forward? Why will you push it to the next year resolution? We are nearly at the end of the year, so maybe this is a good opportunity to have a new year resolution again, but make it happen. So start looking after yourself, start loving yourself. Also, a healthy body is a healthy mind as well. I think exercising is essential when it comes to a healthy mind, because walking, running, swimming, going to the gym, going to a class, dancing, everything that you do is so important to keep fit in here more than in your body, and it all comes together. Eventually, when you do that often, you become into a routine, and it gets like an addiction. And you can stop, but it's only good for you is to look after yourself, is to look after who you are, to love yourself. So I invite you to make your New Year resolution this year about you, about the things that you want to change in your life, the things that you want to make better, the things that you always wanted to change but never have the courage, or you started and you left them. And maybe this is the time, this is the time that you will decide to do a little change and keep it. And one step is always the beginning for a long road. So hopefully you will look after your mind, you will look after yourself, you will love yourself more. The rest will come along. I wish you all Merry Christmas. Probably we'll make another video in the new year and make that change for you. Thank you.